Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Martinez. I am doing my very first makeup tutorial on YouTube. This is my first video ever and I'm super nervous but I am going to be recreating this look for you guys. I'm only doing the eyes for you and I'll be doing other videos with like foundation and stuff down the road, but today I'm only recreating the look for the eyes. So if you want to keep on watching and see how to get these smoky, like burgundy, fall, sultry eyes, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get started today. We are going to be doing basically kind of like a more fall type of look. We are going to be using some oranges and reds. It's going to be super simple. I'm not even going to do a wing liner. Not even. Okay, I got you guys. So this is super simple. I'm going to be using, to start off with, our transition shade. It's going to be from the Morphe 350 matte palette. And we're going to be using this shade right here. And we are just going to grab any fluffy blending brush that you have. I have this fluffy blending brush that I'm going to be using. I don't know if the camera can catch that, guys. I cannot. Okay. Alright, so we're going to grab that shade and we are going to put it on the crease of our eye and we're just going to blend that guy in. And by the way, just to let you guys know, my face is already primed and I already have foundation on. I have not put any type of concealer on yet. I usually do that after I'm done with the eyes, okay? Anyway, we're going to continue blending this shade in to the crease of our eye and we're going to blend it all the way in to the inner corner of our eye and the outer corner of our eye. Okay, and we're going to blend, guys. This is like the biggest thing to makeup. It's blending. Okay, so once we have that in, we are going to go ahead and grab a little bit of a darker shade and then we're going to blend it out with the same fluffy blending brush. And this one's pretty fluffy as well. I don't know if you can see it. My camera's not picking it up, guys. Sorry, this is my first video. Yay! By the way. But this is the brush that I'm going to be using and it is by Morphe. It is a Y18 brush. So we are going to go in with a darker shade and it's going to be from the same palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here. We're going to grab it on our brush and we're going to bring it in right under where we put our basically transition shade, okay? So we're going to bring that guy in. We're going to try to pack it in because we are going to cover our whole lid with this, guys. Okay. Okay, and now that we've got that bad boy in, you can see it's not like as pronounced. We're going to go in with our fluffy blending brush again and we're going to try to blend that in and blend everything together. So I am going to go in after everything is blended with this dark red shade down here in the same exact palette. It's right at the bottom corner. We're going to do that, guys, and I'm going to use more of a dense packing brush to do this, and I'm going to pack it right on the lid, okay? Just like this. And don't worry if you guys mess up, if there's like lines or whatnot, we are going to go ahead and blend everything out. It will look beautiful. Okay, now that we got that bad boy in, I'm not going to blend it out yet. I'm going to grab a smaller, more dense brush, and this is going to be also by Morphe, and it is the Y20 brush. I don't know if you guys can catch that up. And I'm going to grab a chocolate brown shade, and it's going to be down here on the same exact palette, and it is still matte color, and it's going to be this brown right here. We're going to grab that guy. I'm going to put this in on the outer corners of our eyes, okay? We're just going to blend this in and we're going to bring it up. And this is just going to be on the outer corner of the eye. And we're going to bring it up. We're also going to use it on the inner corner. And this little brush is not meant to like really blend, so we're not going to blend. We're more or so like putting color in so that it looks bomb.com. And then with the other brush that I just showed you guys, the one that we've been blending with, a fluffy, whatever fluffy brush you have, that's what you're going to blend everything out with, and it's going to look really good. Okay, so what we basically want is like this little halo look. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we're putting the outer corner and the inner corner a little bit more dark. And then we're going to leave that pop of color in the middle. And I am going to go in with the same brush that I was packing on color with, and I'm going to put a little bit more color in there. Again, with the other Morphe Y20 brush, we're going to go in and pack some more darkness because we just like dark color. Okay, guys. We're going to go back in with our blending brush, and this is going to be the one that we use for a transition shade to begin with. But this one, we're not going to put anything on there. We're just going to use it to blend everything out, okay? So blend away, guys. Blend away. And once you notice that everything is blended, we are going to put a little bit of shimmer. We're going to put a little bit of shimmer, and this is going to be also from the Morphe palette. It's going to be for Morphe. We're going to be using the 350S shade palette, which is their shimmer palette. The shade that we're going to be using for this is going to be this one right here. I don't know if you can catch that up with the camera. This shade right here, it's going to be like a burgundy shade, and it's going to be right on top of the burgundy that we put on the center of our lid. And we're just going to pack that bad one in using, again, a packing dense brush that will pack color in. So we're going to go ahead and do that just on the center of the lid. That way we can get some color. We're going to pack that bad boy in. And then, last but not least, we're going to blend in one more time, guys. Blend everything in, okay? So it looks like everything is done. Okay, I'm going to do my other eye off camera, and then I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm also going to put concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm going to do the under eyes before everything, because this look also has an under eye. So I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so now we're back. I've done the rest of my face. I did put my lashes on off camera. We did our contour and our concealer. And the lashes I am using, just in case you guys are wondering, are the Koko lashes. Anyway, they're Koko lashes, and they are the goddess ones. So now we're going to go down to the bottom of our eye, and we're just going to grab like a dense, like a dense fluffy brush, and we're going to be using the shade that we used to transition, which is going to be this shade right here. And we're going to grab that on our brush. I'm using, again, the Morphe Y20 brush. And we are going to put that on the bottom of our lid. And I'm just going to grab any fluffy like brush that I use for the bottom of my lid, just so that I don't get any fallout on there. And we're going to blend this guy in on all the way to the inner corner of our lid. Okay, guys? I'm basically grabbing the same shades that I was grabbing while I was doing my tutorial. With the same brush, I'm going to go in with a little bit darker shade, and it's going to be this one right here, and the Morphe palette as well. Where is it? There you go. This one right here, guys. There. And again, we're going to apply that right underneath our lid. And I want the bottom eye to look like the lower lash line to look like super dramatic and smoky, and that's what I'm doing Right now I don't even know if you guys can capture it on camera, but I'm gonna try to get up close and personal. After this, we're gonna just apply our mascara, and I'm gonna be using the mascara from Maybelline, and it's Lash Sensational Mascara. This guy right here, and I'm gonna apply this on our lower lashes. Okay, so we did our lower lashes, and now we are going to highlight our teardrop and our cheeks. So I am going to be using, I think I'm going to be using this shade right here, and it's going to be in the Morphe palette. It's going to be in the Morphe palette, and it's going to be in the Shimmer 350 S palette that I was using earlier. It's going to be this shade right here. Let's see if you guys can see that, this one right here. Alright, so we're going to grab that on a dense brush. This is going to go on the inner corner of our eyes. And this is just going to make our look come together and pop. And we're going to look poppin'. And I want to put a lot on because I want it to really pop. So I'm going to go in and kind of like, not only in the tear duct am I going to do it, but I'm going to do it like a little bit further out. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm doing it. Same to the other side. Alright, so that's what we're going to do with our eyes. And then I'm going to grab the same shade for our highlighter, guys. I usually like to highlight like with the same, like if whatever I'm using in my tear duct, I usually like to highlight my cheekbones with the same thing because it just like goes together. So we're going to try that. But I also like mixing shadows to highlight. So I'm going to do the same shadow that I used to highlight the inner corner of my eye, and I'm going to be using the shadow Verb in the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and it's going to be this shade right here, and it is called Verb. And I'm going to mix those two, and we're going to highlight, guys. Can you see that? Can you just appreciate that? It just looks so bomb. I don't know why I like to do that, but it just looks so pretty, guys. Like when you mix shades, it just looks so pretty. Aww. Okay, and then we're gonna bring, oh sorry guys, I'm using the Morphe R31 brush, and it's just like a little fluffy brush. And we're gonna, this is what we're using to do our highlight. With whatever I have on my brush, I'm gonna go in on my nose, and I'm just gonna start at the top and just bring it down a little bit and pat the end of my nose. And then with my ring finger, I'm gonna grab those two shades that we're highlighting with, and I'm gonna put it right on top of my lip and my Cupid's bow. And a little bit underneath my lip, okay? And last but not least, make sure everything is clean. The lip color that I'm going to be using today, it doesn't even have a name anymore, but it is from ColourPop, and it is in the shade Chai. Can you see that? It's in the shade Chai, and I use this a lot. I really like it, and that's why everything from the outside is gone. So we're going to go ahead and pop this guy on. I feel like I have such like a weird lip shape that it's always hard to get my lips like to look even because I have such a weird shape. Okay, so this is going to be our finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you liked everything that you saw and the way that I explained it. If you guys have any other tutorials that you want to see or anything that you want to see me talk about, please leave them in the comments down below. Like I said, this is my first video, so I'm kind of nervous but also super excited to be starting this journey with you guys. I am open to any suggestions on what you want to see next. I do have an Instagram, so I will leave everything down below, but everything is usually under Diana Martinez, which is my name. So if you guys like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave any comments down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you loved this look. Thank you. Bye. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just like playing the camera, playing with the camera, playing with the camera. Alright guys. I don't even have music in here. I'm just oomph-ing. Oomph, 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 oomph.